Okay, well, let's draft a Scorpion. Let's draft a Watch Post this time. Ooh, there's no mind control anymore. Colossus is good. Let's go for it. The late game seems hard to get right now. I wanna build like an actual attrition warlock. I wanna make everyone else suffer what I've suffered. Look, curve was like, I mean, with warlock, it hasn't worked very well because like the thing is like most people have more oh my god, Batterhead's back. Attrition warlock hasn't been as good, but I think it's a lot better now because decks actually run out of cards now. Seems like ooh, this card is really good, but this card's also really good. Probably just take the taunt, honestly. Initiate's really good too, but it's the only card that isn't terrible always. I'll take a 2-drop here, I guess. Broken card. I kind of want to try the Hosen Healer. Let's try it. Watch Post! We got a Watch Post! Not the right one, but it's still good. Especially given that we have a Scrap Imp. You know, this thing could be a liability with the Scrap Imp. Where this becomes a 4-2. I think we go for that. Void Terror is a 3-4 now. Seems pretty good. These are all terrible. Okay. I guess we'll take that. Brittlebone is amazing. Probably Blast Crystal. Yeah, we actually don't have any Soul Fragments even. Dreadlord is insane. Take another one of these. Raider's just better. I've never liked Shovel Fist in Warlock, unless you have like no hard removal, which we don't right now. Actually, no, we have this. Well, we have no hard removal, I say. Oh, yeah. Never. Forget I said anything. I didn't say anything. We don't talk about it, chat. We have a Broom and a Rocket Dog. And we already have one of these, and we have a Brittlebone. I think we just take this. Yeah, I think I want Parade Leader. This card wasn't terrible in my last deck, but I didn't like it very much. Healer's fine. Imp Swarm. Wow, they rate that as a 96? Holy crap. They rate this card as equal to, in this class, maybe it's better, but like, this card is equal to Venomous Scorpid? I'm sorry, I'm like, no. This card is not Venomous Scorpid good. It's good, but like, no. Like, I'm gonna take it here, but like, I think this is like marginally better than a Yeti. Yeah, I did that out of the YouTube. I know, right? Now that I F-bombed, I have to like edit it, not like this. Oh no. It's higher than Watch Post? Wait, is it? Hold up. Is it higher than Watch Post? Okay, if it's higher than Watch Post, I'm going to like literally go to I'm gonna go to Vancouver and go to Boozer's house and be like, okay, what? Excuse me, sir. Is it actually higher than Watch Post? I'm actually gonna be, oh my god, it's higher than Watch Post. Okay, I'm triggered. Ugh. Okay, it's fine. Alright, this deck seems a bit better than the last one. It's okay, we'll be easy on Boozer. We'll just go to Elbow's house. We'll go to Elbow's house wherever. Was he like Germany or something? We'll go to Germany and be like, bro, Scorpio's higher than one. That's pretty outrageous. Austria? Okay. To be clear, like they rated Watch Post high. It's just that they didn't rate it as like the best card ever. Like Watch Post is like, let me see. Let me put this where it'll show up on stream. But like, you know, they have this is where they have Watch Posts. Like they have it where they have it as 89, which is like below this card. This card should easily be where Cycle of Hatred is, in my opinion. You know, it should be like up here. Like you could talk about it being, you could talk about like maybe you would pick these cards over it. But, like it should easily be like, it should on their list, it should at least be like 110, I think. Maybe 100. You could argue for 100 maybe, but it's no lower than that. But like that's not a huge miss. Like I'm saying like it should be like at least 10 points higher. Like that's not a huge miss, you know. It's not like, you know, a huge miss would be like them missing something by like 20-30 points, right? That's not a huge miss. Is when we missed Lightforge. Yeah. I don't know. I think, honestly, like, I feel like, I don't know if it's because, like, I think they ended up in a spot where they just didn't have enough time. Like, I think Lightforge did a really good job with their evaluations this time. Honestly, like, it might have been because they didn't have to spend so much time maintaining their actual tier list. Because I think their reviews were like on point completely this time around. But I guess we just hold. Maybe I should trade a 2-1 in. I probably should trade a 2-1 in. It's just really bad if he has AoE, if I don't, but it's not that bad. Like if he's gonna like Hellfire this turn, so be it. That's a little bad. Yeah, I probably should have traded a 2-1 in, I guess. I could have tapped and cleared. Played the Og Merchant. I could have. So then you have a 2-1 against nothing. The Baron getting board cleared, I guess. He didn't accomplish much. I don't know. This is like a better... The play we did was better tempo. Well, you could make an argument for that play. It's just like, if he doesn't have exactly School Spirits, our play was like easily better. If he has School Spirits, it becomes like even that was like worst case scenario, and it's still about the same, honestly. That's kind of bad. You played against the the Paladin Caravan. I haven't seen really any of the caravans, actually. Fortunately, I feel like they're generally going to be hard to draft because there's just better cards than them. As, like, nasty as they are, there's just better cards. You know, so you just actually won't see them that often. I definitely think it's reasonable, Arthur Watcher, that play, because, like, having the tap would be nice just to have more options. Because, like, honestly, the tap was pretty valuable at that point, so it could have been good. It was close, that play, I think. Shadowward Pain for the watch post, but Shadowward Pain doesn't even exist anymore. That's kind of disgusting. It's like, what world are we in where we're intentionally putting the buff on a Divine Shield minion? Because we think that's the least value it's going to get. Welcome to Hearthstone in 2021. What's considered the best class? We were looking at some of the classes. Let me look at the others. Warlock is definitely in the top 3, I think. It's safe to say at this point. Let's look at the new cards. Warlock's definitely in the top 3. Where else? Looks like Shaman is not that far off. Rogue is terrible. Priest is up there. I'm looking at the stats of each class based off the new cards. It looks like tier 1. Okay. Demon Hunter is way better than everyone else. Demon Hunter is like 6% win rate above everyone else. Oh my god. Dude, if you thought Demon Hunter is broken, Demon Hunter is actually even more broken than it was. Oh, it's bad. Okay, they need to adjust this game. So Demon Hunter is far and above the best class, it looks like, based off of this. And then it's Warlock and, what did I say, Priest? It's Demon Hunter and then Warlock and Priest, and then it's everyone else. Looks like Druid is really bad. That's not surprising. Rogue is pretty bad. Druid is way worse than everyone else. Shaman is pretty good. Paladin is pretty good. Warrior is pretty good. Everyone else is significantly worse. That's just off of HS replay data. It's a good draw. Where was Mage? Based off these numbers, oh yeah, no, Mage is, yeah, Mage is up there. Did I not say Mage? Runedorb only has a 55% win rate. Oh. Yeah, Mage is not bad. Mage is like, it looks like Mage is about average though. Like Warlock is clearly better. Priest is not that much better. Mage maybe isn't that much worse than Priest. No. You don't trust GHS replay much about 3-5 days? I did the same thing, like, partially as an experiment, so I would keep track of it. Like, I did the same thing last time where I did, like, a full analysis video after, like, I did it after, like, 12 hours. And, like, it was almost perfectly accurate. After 12 hours, you get enough, you get, like, I think people overestimate how much time it takes for this stuff to bake. Like, it honestly just doesn't take that long. Like, it wasn't perfect, but it was close to perfect within like hours. Because things change, but they just don't, the thing is like, you know, it's going to be like an accuracy interval, right? And it's like, there's just enough data that it just doesn't change that quickly. Huh. Okay. No, I don't want this. Stop. Which class? Well, the thing is like, I don't agree though, because like individual cards are pretty high variance. But if you look at like, because you know, when I'm looking at this, I'm not looking at like, if I compare like, let me wait until his turn goes before I do this, so you can see the play. But so he has to kill the poison, kills the poison. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Nothing important's gonna happen. So like, if I'm looking at just like, if I pick like a specific card here, like, you know, what's something that's actually in these two classes? Let's look at Sunwell Initiate. Like, this individual win rate is very high variance. Like, this card is not 4% worse than Hog Rancher, right? These are like relatively similar rated cards. Like, these should be pretty close. But like, this individual card is a really big difference. But if you just look at like, you're comparing like all of these cards, if you like average this out, this would be much more accurate than if you were just comparing like, where's Hog Rancher? Like, I think Warlock is higher. Overall, Warlock is like significantly higher win rate, but you know, this card individually is higher win rate for Priest. So that's the thing, is like, if you're looking at, it's just the more data there is, the lower variance it is essentially. So the more accurate it becomes. I guess we just hysteria this. Boom, 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 boom. It was actually not the greatest result, but it's fun. So it's like the class data is more accurate early than the card data. The card data is extremely unreliable. But I think early on, if you're actually looking at the classes, if you look at neutral, you get pretty good data pretty early on the cards if you're looking at neutral, but it takes significant, you definitely need a couple days for like, if you're looking at an individual card within an individual class, because you have a tenth of the data, right? So that takes a little while, because then you just don't have enough data. We have Lord Broom combo. That seems fair. The sad thing is, I'm actually going to play these cards, but I'm not actually going to use them because it just makes more sense to use the Broom. Just makes sense to use the Broom like this, and then just play this. There's either this. I could have also played this, but oh, I didn't realize he was going to have a 1/1. I should have probably killed that. It's fine. I could have given this rush and killed the 1/1, but I didn't realize he was going to have a 1/1. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, I didn't need any data to be convinced that Watch Post was broken, but yeah, even in the... That's a point, especially if you look at the neutral cards, like, it's blatantly obvious off the early data that Watch Post is broken. Like, that's... Yeah. I didn't need data to confirm that. That was one of... Because honestly, like, that was one of the only things I disagreed with on LifeForge's podcast, was they said They said basically like, we're not fully convinced. We think it's broken, but we want to see data first. I was like, I don't want to see data. This card is the most blatantly broken, obvious thing I've ever seen in my life. You know? But, you know, yeah. There was no part of my existence that even slightly doubted the fact that that would be like one of the most broken cards ever printed. As far as Arena is concerned. Even constructed, I'm pretty sure that card's like up there, right? It's probably not like it's probably not in the most broken card ever category, but it's like, it's a solid constructed card, right? And it's a terrible card, relatively speaking, in constructed. It's not terrible, but like, relative to how it is in Arena, it's significantly worse in that game mode. Because it doesn't fit the game mode nearly as well. But it's still like a super premium constructed card. Yeah, and Rally can revive it. Oh god. He could have actually board cleared us. You must attack the minion with taunt. He had a board clear, he didn't take it. He also could have like frenzied this, and he also didn't do that. That was not a good turn by him. Okay, we probably want to Shadow Council this. We probably want to play this though. This probably isn't that relevant anymore. I might play this and then Shadow Council. Seems reasonable. You drafted Ysera? Nice. And we've only gotten one legendary today, and it was Bloodmaid's Thalnos, because we got like the only 3 low roll legendaries. Awful. So we have enough damage to kill his taunt. We know he has a Spectral Senior in hand. So surely dude, if he had like another School Spirits, we would cry. The good old tap last strategy. Alright, that's actually really bad for us. How much do we trust this thing? How much do we trust the Priestess of Fury? We could also trade in Shavara and Void Terror. We don't. You've been watching recent events. I appreciate that. You probably don't need to. I'll go ahead and do this. Seems fine. It's not like we're not putting too many eggs in one basket here. So I think it's okay to do this. You couldn't obviously play the 3/4 first. You'd probably take the 2 minions separate if it was a choice, but we don't actually have that choice, so this is fine. We don't trust. We trust Rafam. We don't trust Shavara though. Shavara has not earned our trust. Shavara has shown... Actually, we do trust the Shavara. Shavara has shown a very high tendency to hit the minions on our side of the board. Whichever way we're playing. Whether it's the opponent or us. Either way, it will always hit our board. So at least it's consistent, right? We know what to expect. Okay. Maybe we could have trusted her. I will not be... I'm going to be honest. I'm not happy with the 90% micro just for watch posts. I'm not happy with anything other than them straight up removing it. I'm gonna be totally like honest. Like it needs to be completely like I'm not even gonna be happy with it being. I guess like with that card specifically, discovering it isn't the same. That card just needs to not exist. This is okay. Second match in new meta, turn 2 far post, turn 3 watch post. Yeah. That's brutal too, is the fact that those two actually synergize with each other too. How do you even beat that in constructed? If someone just goes like turn 2 watch post, turn 3 watch post, and then turn 4 the other crappy watch post, at that point it's like, how do you even beat that in constructed? Like even constructed, how do you beat that? It could be nerfed. They could probably, like honestly, dude, they could probably remove like 2 attack from all. The 2 mana one would be worse if you took 2 attack away, I guess. At the minimum, like, at the minimum, honestly, they should at the bare minimum remove 1 attack from every watch post. I feel like.
That is incredible.
Oh god. Where were you, One Drago? Was this Mage Arena run? You have a Noyatron to finish quests off for people. 2 Claw Machine, Ysera. Oh god. Ugh.
Should I?
Yeah, Mage seems alright. Ugh. I need to draw a 1-drop. He doesn't kill this. Okay, we're good. We're good! Weasel! Actually, medic on that isn't terrible, but... We just play... I mean, do I want to? I mean, I want to, but it's probably just not. It's probably just not intelligent. Do we really do the intelligent plays here, though? Like, is that really... Are we here to do the intelligent plays? It's actually, honestly, not that bad to just medic this. But medic is also going to be worth more later. We should really just do this. If you soul mirror a watch post, I think it will attack itself. I don't know, actually. I don't actually know. You don't see can't attack minions in. It would do the same thing that Ancient Watcher did. But I don't think I've ever seen an Ancient Watcher get soul mirrored. I've actually just never seen that. This guy denying our corrupt on curve. How rude. How incredibly rude. Well, I think that might be the weakest Libram I've ever seen. don't feel like I need to smork him. Maybe I do, but probably not. Ah, bugged Vectus. Oh, it's not. Do we know actually is Vectus still bugged? More weasels. Like the worst value ever. Oh my god. I haven't seen the patch. I didn't look at the patch notes. I should look at the actual patch notes. That would be a smart thing to do. Do they even have patch notes? I don't see patch. There's no patch notes on the launcher. If it's not on the launcher, then I'm too. Then finding out the answer would be too difficult. I'm still triggered by the fact. To be honest though, I'm still triggered that they rated Hearthstone Arena rated Imp Swarm above. Above Watch Post. You have no idea how triggered I am by that. So triggered.
So many possibilities.
Yeah, we go face. It's just I think I'm gonna I'll play the Void Terror here. And then just probably I guess Raider the Scribe. We could Thresher. I don't really want to. Let's just do this. Training the Scribe, not really ideal, but I mean, it's fine. And in, thanks for the follow. Donut Guy, thanks for the follow as well earlier. He's gonna have a third Librum of Justice. How are we this far ahead on board after getting Librum twice? The first Librum didn't really do anything, to be fair. Feels like there are too many legendaries in play right now. I don't think there's more legendaries right now. I think it's just the fact that the legendaries are so much better now that the impact of them is higher just because they feel... So many of them are so broken now. I think they're the same. I think they're the same appearance rate. I could check. Actually, I should look and see. But like, I would guess they're the same appearance rate, but they just feel more impactful, so they're more noticeable. Because half the time before, you would see a legendary and it just wouldn't do anything. You'd just be like, yeah, whatever, you know. But now it's like the odds of having a bad legendary are so low that it just doesn't happen, you know. Greybow off of Jandis. Oh my god. Oh, I guess we just win. Do we actually keep the 5? Yeah. Maybe not. It's fine. I actually keep the 5. We just need to find one play. We're gonna coin this and then we should just win the game instantly. Well played. It's like, it even counters life tap, like. Why does this exist? Okay, that's kind of rude. This guy's trying to not lose the game on the spot. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to make you lose the game on the spot. Stop fighting back. It's better YouTube content if you die immediately. Stop fighting back. Don't fight back. Bruh. Oh my god. He's like deramping himself into our watch post thing. Okay. It's kind of strong, I guess. So now he gets to kill it. He only got 3... We only got 3 buffs out of this. Or debuffs out of this. This thing was a negative 1 mana 2/4. He was hovering this card in a salty way. I think this is a 3 mana card that he wasn't able to play. This card specifically. Or which one? I forget if it was this or this one. Whichever one he was hovering. So he might play that one this turn. Okay, it's a Drain Soul. Okay, well, it's fine. So now we play, yeah, so, god, the efficiency of that thing was so insane. We're just 4 mana. We're going second, and we're just up because we had a watch post on turn 1. Messenger Raisin seems to be hitting pretty hard. I think I've said like anything with Discover is probably pretty insane right now. I'm not sure about, I think we played against a couple. I don't remember them being particularly good. I wasn't really paying attention to them though, to be honest. I'm not sure. You played it once and got Jandis. Imagine if they just like brought back the class card Discover bonus and just didn't say anything. Wait, he has no mana left, right? We just get our cleave off now. Well, he's gonna trade, I guess, but still. Do I think the Battle Pass is worth it? If you like the cosmetics, oh, he's a 1 mana, never mind. If you're willing to pay for cosmetics, they threw so much, like I got it, like I usually don't get it, but like there was a lot in there, especially like the diamond cards and stuff. So I got it, but like it's mostly just for cosmetics, right? So depends on if you're willing or if you're willing to pay for that kind of stuff. This guy's probably gonna have some kind of mass board clears. We have Divine Shield minions, so at least we don't automatically lose everything. But yeah, we'll see. What? You're not supposed to make it this obvious what you're trying to do. Like, I already thought you had a 5 damage AoE, and you're just like, let me remove all possible doubt that you could have possibly had. Yeah, this guy's like mad sus. There's like 2 plays. We can either like bump here and play the 7, but then we're weak to single target removal, right? We could medic this, and we would want to Void Terror this. I think this is fine. Because you do the other play, you're using damage that could go face, not on phase. Could have used this kind of interchangeably with the medic though. This seems fine. Could get imp. I don't think it's worth getting imp going that turn. We didn't have a great way to do it. Mana wise, it wasn't. Would have had to give up something. This turn we can get imp going though. Because all these things I want to do like. So now this turn we could do this. At some point, we have to imagine he'll have to rely on taunt, right? And then we just win. Oh. Rely on taunt, as in summon literally 47 stats for 9 mana. Okay. Okay. Seems fair. It's weird, but I think we do this first. It's fine. I didn't rush the 3/3 this way, but this seems fine. Because we're actually low enough that like you can't even leave up the 6/6. You're probably not gonna die, but he could actually kill you if you leave that 6/6 up. You kind of have to deal with it somehow. I mean, I guess he wasn't dead on board technically. Yeah, Warlock, after seeing that deck, Warlock is good. Every time we draft a Warlock deck, no Abyssal, like, what are you doing? Where's the Abyssal? It's a common? I think so. But it might still have its micro adjust down. Don't know. I have to find that out. I don't think there's an easy way. I could probably try to data mine that out of HS Replay, actually. I could figure that out, I think. Yeah, that would require a lot of effort, though. I have to compare it to another auto pick card in the same class. That'd be difficult. I could answer that with HS Replay, but you know, it'd take me like 3 minutes of using my brain, which I don't want to do right now.
Well met.
You had friends disenchant their wild gold cards and then recraft them. Truly a tragedy. Aha! Take face damage, good sir. Why am I saying good sir? What kind of world have I gotten to where I'm saying good sir to a paladin? Paladin who plays a 1-drop Aug Merchant into a Smuggler's Run turn 2. Into another Aug Merchant. So, Scum of the Earth Paladin, I see. Okay, fair enough. Excuse me, sir. Could you not playing? Could you not stop playing? Sorry. Could you stop playing Perfect Curve? Given that you skipped. Given the low number of cards in your hand. When you want to uninstall the game, you disenchant everything. Okay. I just said, like, could you have like one bad curve play, like just maybe, like, could you not actually have like perfect curve one time? It's okay because we have Grimoire of Sacrifice and this card is really dumb anyway, but yeah, I was thinking about if I want to use this, but I realize I have a Rescued Raider and that seems yeah, this seems pretty good. But yeah, if you want to make sure you never play Hearthstone again, you disenchant everything. But, you know. I'll take the buff here. Maybe I should hold this, but
Another test.
It's fine. Watch post. It's the flushing your cigarettes down the toilet of children's card games. But if you flush all your cigarettes down the toilet, then you just buy more cigarettes, right? It's much harder to buy more Hearthstone cards because the Hearthstone cards are significantly more expensive. I don't even want to philosophy this thing. I need to somehow get this thing out of my hand first and then play this. Or at least draw like Void Terror or something. Ideally, I would get this card in my hand and then philosophy the Dreadlord. Ooh, Void Terror. Honestly, do I want to eat this? I kind of do, because this isn't really good anymore. Because, like, unlike the other watch posts, like, this one actually becomes kind of useless. Well, unlike the 4-mana one also becomes useless. But... this guy's sitting there like, why is my opponent roping me? I'm just like, haha, Void Terror! You just hit a major the 24 damage Frothing Berserker. Nice. Dude, remember when I had... what the... remember when we were winning? And then our opponent just literally played like 20 worth of net stats in one turn? Pepperidge Farms remembers. What the hell? That seems fair. Good thing 3 plus 3 is 6. If 3 plus 3 was only 5, we would be very sad right now.
So where does the magic come from? Reporting for duty.
Excuse me, sir. So we should definitely Void Terror this. Why don't Void Terror anything else? Just eat that. We'll discover last because we're good at the game and good players discover last. Kappa. Seems fine. Void Terror, the Void Terror. It's only deserved, right? This card needs to know how it makes other cards feel. You think they consented to being Void Terrored, bro? You think they agreed to it? They didn't agree to nothing, bro. Just being an abusive partner in this relationship of Hearthstone cards. It's not acceptable. It's just really unacceptable. Drafted Deathwing. Okay. Like another one. Good thing he didn't also have Salus Darkmoon. Ah! Oh, that's pretty good. I guess we actually keep, right? Like you just play Scrap Imp on 2, tap on 3, and then you have double 4/4. Scrap Imp with Frenzy is totally fair and reasonable. Oh god, we lose. Not like this. Seems like Warlock is 1 tier higher. It looks like based off the oh god. Haha. Based off what I'm seeing on FHS replay, it looks like Warlock is number 2 behind it looks like it's number 2 behind Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is just a tier above everything else. And it's like it looks like Warlock is number 2. Yeah. We just have to wait until Blizzard decides to actually, you know, microadjust here. I'll probably tweet at them. Honestly, I should tweet at them today. I should probably tweet at them right now. Maybe I'll wait until... Maybe they might be more likely to actually see it tomorrow because they're probably getting so much shit today, but... No! At least they didn't buff that one. We should be okay off raw stats. If I knew that was going to cast Hand of Adol, I would have Ogged it last turn. It's bad order. Gets the best possible buff anyway. Even though he does the exact worst possible order. Gets the best card possible also. Okay. You can see how this game's gonna go. It's just one of those games. So do we want to AoE this turn? We probably do. If we're gonna AoE, we should Wand Maker, right? Okay. It's bad we get this hand. We're playing against the one class that like they still have Hex. That's pretty nice stat line though. Nice. But yeah, they actually have Hex still. Mage doesn't have Polymorph, but they still get Hex. Like that's kind of bad. Should be okay maybe. I'm still triggered by this card being rated above. More every time I see this card, I'm gonna get triggered. Ugh. Like this card is good, don't get me wrong. It's just like, ugh. I'm upset. Let me find some other card to be more triggered by that was rated above the watch post. Some card that's even more triggering. SI7 agent. SI7 agent is above watch post. That's a pretty good example. You just played the nice stat line, right? You can also Shavara, you clear, but this is... It's probably fine. You can't really ignore this thing. Is it rated above Pitmaster? Well, that's a good question. Pitmasters are rare, right? They're not a rare, they're common. Where's Pitmaster? Pit. Where I don't see Pitmaster. Oh, Pitmaster is only a 67 on their tier list, which seems extremely low. Not super low, but pretty low. Pitmaster is not the greatest card though. Oh, what the hell is that thing? Okay. I probably need to kill that, don't I? Yeah. I guess I probably need to kill them. That means I have to kill it, I have to use both of these. But I think it's fine. Yeah, it seems pretty low. Like they have Pitmaster where they have Bomb Squad. Those are the same rating. That seems pretty low for Pitmaster. It's not like super low, but it's a little low. How are you able to hover your mouse over the cards on the board and read their text? That is the Twitch extension of Hearthstone Deck Tracker. See, Hearthstone Deck Tracker, since I'm logged into it and stuff, it feeds that into Twitch on the back end because everything is connected because technology. Yeah, right. I don't know if there's a possibility, a distinct possibility. Yeah, like Jade Claws is an 85. Like, Jade Claws isn't bad, but, like, they have Jade Claws 4 points below Morshan Watch Post. That might just be a problem with Hearth Arena right now, is that they might just have older cards just way too high. That might just be what's That might just be the case there. It's very, very possible.
So many possibilities.
This thing like literally ends our hopes and dreams. It's kind of rude. I liked having hopes and dreams, and then I just didn't have hopes and dreams anymore. It's kind of rude. Because yeah, looking at it, like there are a lot of cards where it's like that's probably the case. They probably should have, honestly, yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked too much. They probably should just -10 every card that was printed before 2020. Because yeah, like Eccentric Scribe is an 82. They also have Smug Senior really high though. Yeah, I don't know. They value things a bit differently than me as well. I don't know. Like they have Shovel Fist 1 point below Proto Drake. Not sure actually about that. I feel like Pro Drake's better. Can we get Fire Elemental nerfed? It's only been 2 weeks. They still haven't, apparently they still haven't fixed the totem problem, so Shaman still doesn't have Shaman still has spell damage totem if it's not Thrall. That's kind of hilarious. Apparently. I thought they would fix it with this patch. That's kind of annoying. No, that's like literally the best thing you could have gotten. Yeah. We might have problems now. Most of the times when I've played against new Fire Elemental, the buff hasn't mattered. Like almost always I've seen it overkill stuff, so I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it's not like it needed a buff exactly, but you know, for Arena. But yeah, apparently they didn't fix the totem stuff. We'll see. I mean, we haven't, I just saw a post on Arena HS 2 hours ago that said that was just like they didn't fix it yet, because I assumed they would fix it with this patch, but apparently not. We'll see if this guy totems again. Decent card. No! Alright, I can live with that.
Here for a good time.
Okay, I don't know if I can live with that. That's a good draw. So we trigger this, it gets nothing, and then we Kek W him. Nice frenzy, bro. Nice totem, bro. Okay, we have like 5 turns to kill him. We should be able to get there. He already played 2 walking fountains. Like, if we can't kill him with him doing nothing after him playing 2 walking fountains, then we have bigger issues. I forget, it was Soul. I think it was ZX Soul earlier was saying, like, it seems like deck variance is crazy. We've been not in the super high win bracket. This is the first time we're at 4-0 today, I think. And I mean, yeah, he may have been onto something here based off of this game. Because this Shaman deck seems so much better than every other deck we played today. Do we have any lethal draws? Scorpid could be lethal. Oh, wait a second, I forgot that he healed for 6. We're gonna pretend like I wasn't. What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? Lethal? What? I don't know what you guys are saying. What are you talking about? I don't know what you guys are. What you guys are talking about? Lethal? I wasn't thinking about lethal or anything. You guys are crazy. You guys are like totally crazy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Take minions off board to make tidal wave worse. The flawless strategy. Bro, you better have had some crazy late game card in your deck. You better have had like a dragon. He's staying in that game like that. He better have had Ysera or something. What if Dunk Tank got adjusted? Haven't seen a Dunk Tank yet. We haven't played too many Shamans though. Keep these. Surely we find a 2-drop or something. Dude, like this thing is so broken I might just coin it with no follow-up. It might just be worth coining this with no follow-up, honestly. I think I might just do that. It's probably worth it, honestly. You're powering not the watch post.
You don't pick the ones, silly.
3 mana wand maker. So this thing's already at -1 mana. Rogue shouldn't wreck us with the spell damage too hard. So we played a -2 mana 2/4. It's pretty good.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Still going. This guy's just never gonna kill it, it looks like. Reasonable. If we're afraid of the spell damage, we can snipe it, but probably playing a Thresher is fine. It's not like he's... If he played like Wand Thieves, maybe it would be a little more scary.
The pen is mightier with the sword.
2 spells. Wicked Stab for 5. It's kind of rough. Spell damage was pretty rough here. Maybe we killed the spell damage now. Pushing damage here is good too, but I mean, we're Warlock. So it's nice to pressure rogues sometimes, but Fan of Knives would be nasty this turn. Also. Now we face and classes. It looks like based off the HS replay numbers, Demon Hunter is still completely broken. Let's refresh and see that's changed at all. New set. Yeah, no. Demon Hunter I think might actually be better than it was before the patch, which is impressive. And I think it looks like I think Warlock is probably number 2. Morshan watch post in Warlock is 67% win rate. Oh god. What is it in Demon Hunter? It's only 61. In Warlock it's 67. 76% played win rate. Oh my god. Fair and reasonable. Excellent card design. Okay. Yeah, we're in Warlock territory now, it looks like. No, we have Nemzi apologist in the chat, not like this.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Is it better to hose in this? Might be. Probably is. Imagine being Nemzi when you could be you could be this Gul'dan portrait. Just imagine. I mean, everyone makes mistakes, but you know, I mean, just like look at this world. Look at this Gul'dan.
In the shadows.
Why you? I guess to be fair, like there's good reason to freeze both of them, I guess. But, yeah. Thing is, I want to just trade and like scrap him, but that's such a slow turn. But what else are we gonna do? I mean, I can play this instead of tap, but it doesn't even accomplish that much. I guess we're just having a slow turn. We still have 4 damage on board, which can like relatively threaten most things he would do. If he plays like a 6 health 5 drop, for example, we would just bump Scorpid it and tap. We have like enough. Okay, I'm like, okay, if he plays a 6 health minion.
Game's trying to trigger me today. This is why I'm not allowed to talk. If I ever talk, he's like, "Hey, 7 health minion." It's fine because we have portal, we have potion, but you know, still, I'm still triggered, chat. I'm still triggered. At least we dealt 5 more damage than we thought we were going to. That's an upside. Ugh. Ah, stop playing poison. Stop. We can rush this, but we also need to ping that. Yeah. This is gross. The hell? It's either you scorpid this or I think you just play this. It's like nothing particularly feels good. I hate that I'm playing the only odd costed card in my hand, given that we have 7 mana next turn. But I mean, we'll just top deck Venomous Scorpid or Darkwind Dirigible and then we're fine, I guess. Scorpid, I figure like I'm figuring that he's gonna kill the I'm figuring he's gonna value trade the 2/6 and then I want to have the Scorpid to kill this. Rush to 3/3 and 1/3 and then 2/1 into Divine Shield and then Scorpid. I feel like that was about the same. Dude, we have the Medic Brutal Bone combo. And that's a combo you don't see every day.
They break so easily.
Soul Fragment. Oh, not even the Soul Fragment, it was the 6-drop, just casually activating his Brutal Bone on curve. Okay. Fair. It's a bit too much damage. Generally, if you're a Warlock, you take 14 damage in one turn. Your win rate in these games don't tend to be very high, just generally speaking. But, you know, you never know, but generally not the best thing. Our opponent is thinking about how likely it is to win when you take 14 damage in one turn as a Warlock. He's like, this doesn't seem very good. This is pretty bad, actually. The good old leave the game strategy. An excellent player. Let's see what Scorpion gives us. Ooh, Hellfire Lethal. For those who want to watch the world burn. Epo evil. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Fire and brimstone. It's okay, chat. This is fine. Another underused emote, but this is fine emote. I miss that meme. People used to use that meme more. You still see it sometimes, but that was like an S tier meme that people just treated like a B tier meme. But it was always S tier in my heart. You like the spinning? You like this one? Spinning Charmander? It's not bad. It's solid. I see that one on a lot of channels actually. Do we coin watch post with no follow-up again? Probably not when I can just kill a desk imp. Why are we getting desk imped by a priest? That's the real question. The slam light spawn. That's a problem. He can actually kill this. There's actually no way we can prevent him from being able to kill that. That's a real problem. It's the saddest play ever, but I'm thinking we like he has to heal. It's gonna take his whole turn. I want to have this guy to trade back. And then we can medic it, I guess. Like he's dealing with this, but like he's just falling so far behind. That's actually a really good card for him to pull. Okay, it's kind of rude. I don't really want a potion. It's a pretty good potion, obviously. It's not the greatest potion. This thing's unplayable. The problem is, like, if we potion, we're just so far away from ever playing this.
So many possibilities.
We're gonna have weird... It's gonna be weird either way, though.
Can I get a burgle?
This play's really bad if he has buffs. Oh. He just made his minion worse. That's fair. Okay. Like, why would you do that? You just make... He could have just swapped his 2-1 if he didn't want to swap any of our guys. Like, he probably should have just swapped his own 2-1. Or his 1-2 into a 2-1, I mean. He plays 1 mana trying to win the game. That card must be so insane now, dude. It doesn't really work that well. He wants to play another minion. He wants to give us more cleave value. We didn't have enough cleave value, apparently. Yeah, we didn't have enough cleave value. Fair. More value is okay. He can play... He's gonna play one of the legendary dragons this turn. Yeah. That's pretty good. We have to trade off our full board with the Grimoire Sacrifice. Or we have to use Shavara. I guess we'd rather use the Grimoire Sacrifice. Yeah, we actually don't have much of a choice. Okay. You sure that potion is a bad assassinate? You're not wrong. I didn't realize, I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, that's completely true. Golden Shower Elemental. Ah! Oh man, though, look at that. Look at the, do you see the girth of that holy shower? That golden shower? Wow. This guy, okay. I don't feel bad for this guy anymore. Okay. Fair enough. You deserve everything you're getting. You deserve all of it, good sir. All of this golden shower. Remember when Walk the Plank used to be the good assassinate? Yeah. Dude, that card. And Walk the Plank saw like significant constructed play because it was a 4-mana assassin, a 4-mana sometimes assassinate. Can you not top deck Brittlebone, bro? Yeah, he was going for 12-0. He just forgot that the critical part of it is to draw the watch post. He just forgot, you know. People told him about watch post. They just didn't tell him that you're actually supposed to draw the card. But honestly, like his deck, dude, if we were not playing Warlock, we would have lost this game, like with basically anything, right? Because we have life tap, we pretty much just win though.
We will hold the black.
So I feel like you gotta go for the Scorpid the Thrasher lethal, right? That seems pretty good. Scorpid the Thrasher lethal. The Scorpid face lethal is pretty good too. Not quite as comfy as a Scorpid face lethal, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. Follow drown, thanks for the follow. Slightly less comfy though. I haven't seen, I think Frenzy happens immediately, but I don't actually, I haven't seen it happen with a multi-damage effect like that yet. But I think they happen immediately. Because I've seen it take precedence over other things.
Your soul shall be mine.
See, are there any more refreshes on the Morshan? No, there's no more posts on the Morshan watch post thread. We need more posts on the Morshan watch post thread. Especially with this in hand. With this thing seems pretty worth keeping.
These old bones just keep moving.
We can potentially coin Scorpid into, oh god. It's a problem. It's not the end of the world though. Yeah, I think we'll coin Scorpid. It's fine. Surely nothing bad happens from this point on. Is Warlock and Priest? Demon Hunter is the best class by far based off of the stats. But Warlock is good. Priest is pretty good too. But Demon Hunter is like way better than everyone else.
I spy with my orchid.
We need to try actually drafting Demon Hunter. That would be like the smart thing to do. So this would be a 5-2 rush. That seems pretty good. No, I'm pulling, when I'm talking about my stats, I'm looking at particularly the stats. The way I do it early in the expansion is I only look at the stats of the new set. So I'm looking at only the win rates of the new set cards so that I can basically hack the HS replay because it doesn't let you filter quite well enough to otherwise do that. But when you look like that, you're only seeing the new stats, right? So I'm able to see that if you look at the win rate of like the watch post or something, you know, or something random like Scorpid, you're going to see that Demon Hunter, it's still like 64%. So, yeah, you can do it that way. That's how I always do that early in the expansion. So, and it's like based off of looking at it like that, no one is even remotely close to Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is like 5%, might even be like 7% above the above number 2. Which I think is Warlock. I think Warlock is number 2. Like watch post in Demon Hunter was like 60. No, actually no. It was like in Warlock it was 67%, I think. But yeah, Demon Hunter is really good right now. Could be a problem.
You're paying for my discretion.
You can't see. You might need to have No, you can filter by you don't see it because I mean I can see it. You can filter by set. I started being able to see it like 3 hours ago. It's all blank. That's weird. Because I can see it. Behold the dark moon fair. Then we lose. It's kind of weird because I don't know why it doesn't make sense to me why like I would be able to see it and you wouldn't be able to see it unless it just like unless they just broke it. But it's weird that you wouldn't be able to see it if I can see it. I don't know if it caches the data. We're just talking about general. Like I'm comparing the classes based off just looking at like the most popular new set cards. You said for core, I would just look at the new set. But this guy's like, please have mercy. I'm like, and I never learned mercy. We don't do no mercy here, bro. Ooh, watch post. We don't do none of that mercy stuff here. Your game blanks? So maybe only I get the data? That would be nice. Just let me have all the data and I'll make all the YouTube videos. I'll make all the YouTube videos based off the data that no one else is allowed to do, and everyone will have to come to me and I'll become the biggest arena YouTuber in history, basically. This seems like a solid strategy. Let me contact the HS Replay people and inform them this business opportunity and be like, I'll make it worth your while, guys. Just saying, guys. I mean, see it if time frame is 14 days but not patch. I can see it with pre-expansion patch. Yeah, maybe it's just a little weird for that. Because it doesn't matter if you're just looking at like the recent set, what if you can get it to show up with anything, then it should work, right? But yeah, like based off the stats, but anyway, like as we were saying before, like because I'm just looking at this, like this is like a 4-mana 5/4. This 4-mana 5/4 in Demon Hunter has a 65% win rate. We're trying to watch post actually. There's a lot of variance because there's not a lot of data here, but like I mean these numbers are all like the center of this is like 61%. Like Demon Hunter is really good. This is Warlock. This is like centered on like 58% maybe, something like that. Like Warlock's good, but like, you know. Demon Hunter is like pretty clear step above everyone else. Because like I don't trust. That's why like I don't trust individual cards because you can see the variance on like watch posts. But if you look at like a bunch of cards, you'll. I think I've generally found it was pretty reliable because I did the same analysis after like 12 hours of the Skullman's Academy, and it was very like I predicted the. I think except I undervalued Druid. I think other than that, like literally 8 or 9 of my 10 class predictions on the 10 classes were like completely accurate, spot on accurate. And that I did that after like a couple hours. It was like literally 12 hours of data. Surely nothing bad happens. You can ask questions, Lanjay. We don't always know the answers, though. We do not have all the answers. We only have most of the answers. These guys will go, whoo, free spell! I do have premium right now, yeah. It shouldn't matter for what I'm seeing, but like maybe it actually does matter. I don't know. It shouldn't matter, but it might matter. Okay, it's kind of a problem. Oh god, if he has the new elemental, I'm gonna can't. He never has it. There's a 5-mana 4/5 elemental that casts Hex as a battle cry. If you played an elemental last turn, that would never happen. Okay, he only has Mist Runner. That's actually worse, probably. Maybe I should have traded because of Mist Runner. What did he discover that off of? He discovered that off of, oh, Finders Keepers. Ooh, okay. Can't see the stats either and you don't have premium. Dude, is HS Replay super pay to win? Maybe. But Bill and I can see it and you don't have premium. It might just be like, I don't know if it's like based off of the way they cache it or something. It's probably based off something weird like that. The way they cache their website, like maybe try like, I would be curious if anyone that can't see it, if you go to like, you do like incognito or something, if you could actually see it, because that would be funny. Because it might just be something weird around caching. I don't know if that would ever matter, but like maybe it would. Oh, do you have show sparse data on? That might be it actually. Yeah. If you don't see anything, make sure show sparse data is on. That's important. Because yeah, maybe that's the whole issue. So I think you definitely need to have show sparse data on. Actually, according to this, actually it looks like it still shows up without it. But make sure you try that. I still see it even without that actually. For me, that's actually weird. When I set it to last 14 days, it's empty. That's weird. For me, when I actually set it to last 14 days, it becomes empty. That's weird. There's probably just something weird going on there. Doesn't really matter how we do this. So guys, you can't see this, but this is me pre-expansion patch 20.0. This is last 14 days. 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 This is last 14 days So yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, I guess. They must have hired Blizzard's coding team. Shots fired. Damn, I'm never gonna get sponsored by Blizzard anymore. Unlucky. Damn. I couldn't resist it though. Got him. I'm sorry, Blizzard. I love you sometimes. Usually. Most often. Dude, one of these times I'm gonna say something like that, and I'm gonna look at my user list. I'm actually gonna see like one of the Blizzard employees. I'm gonna be like, oh, whoop, screwed up. I screwed up, boys. Oh my god, totemic reflection on an amalgam. Oh no. Then that would be from a raid. I do know, like I've said, like I've checked my viewer list. I've checked my I've never seen him on my viewer list, but I've seen him from like I know there's been Blizzard employees that have seen my channel, because you can see based off of your stream elements. Because people that are in your chat, they get points if they're watching passively. So I could see that people have like, there were Blizzard employees that had a couple hours, but yeah, I don't know if it was just if they had Redbeard on while they were sleeping or something, you know. Imagine mulliganing Kek W. Do we keep this? Maybe not, actually. I'll toss this one, be right back. Okay. Ooh, okay. New plan. Oh man, we're gonna have double buff dirigible. One's gonna be a 5/3 Divine Shield, the other one's gonna be a 5/3 Divine Shield Rush. That seems fair. Okay, that's kind of rude. Excuse me, sir, could you not play a 1/1 to pop our Divine Shield? I see a complaint post. I see a complaint post from Zeddy today. He's saying like something about breaking the game, but he must be talking about the fact that the game was actually unplayable. I imagine that's what it was, not just other stuff. Do we actually play the Void Terror here? I kind of want to play the Void Terror because the problem is this is going to eat the 3/3. Well, actually, it's fine because we have the Scorpid, right? But also just making a 6/7 is pretty good too. Honestly, just... We're not going to have a better turn to play this anyway. Let's just do it. Terror can be really awkward anyway. It's actually just pretty solid right now. It's the hardest turn for him to... He's not that likely to even have a coerce trigger this turn. Well, except for the 1/1. He has the 1/1 to coerce trigger, but... Yeah, it's fine. Actually, we just Scorpid, don't we? I guess. As I got a Divine Rager into a 1/1 and I'm like, Actually, I guess it's not that much of a difference, to be honest. Yeah, Void Terror was a 3/3 until very recently. Very recently, as in like literally less than a week ago, when they changed it. We could go 3 and 2 if we want, or we can play this. We'll go for this. You could probably go either way, honestly, but this is fine. Just maybe, since we don't have hard removal or anything, this could be more useful, maybe. I mean, we have this too. It's one of those games where you could probably just turn your brain off. Because we had a Scrap Imp and our opponent is trying to play relatively fair cards like 2 mana 3/5s. I'm actually going to eat a 5/3, I guess. Fine, yeah. You can't tell if the Void Tear is better or worse than Spire Tank. It's been awkward sometimes. I want to say it's worse, but I mean, it really depends, right? I would guess it's probably about the same on average. I would probably favor the consistency of the Spider Tank over it, but I'm not sure, honestly. Dude, this guy like literally played nothing but premium minions. He made the mistake of playing a 2 mana 1/1, I guess. But other than that, this guy literally played nothing but premium minions, basically. This isn't really premium anymore, I guess. And then he still got turn 7 lethaled. Truly a tragedy.
The legion's rage pales before mine. Your soul shall be mine.
Wait a week. Maybe I should wait until after the weekend. The thing is I'm hoping the card's actually going to be banned by the weekend. I would hope, but also the thing is like they haven't micro-adjusted Arena, so if they don't micro-adjust Arena, it could be an issue. Yeah, so I think coining watch posts, honestly, is just, this watch post is just, coining any watch post basically, but especially this one, honestly just makes sense. What if they nerfed it? That would be an interesting question.
Do you hear?
Dude, Orc into Hosen Healer is like solid. I think Watch Post is in constructed decks. It's probably not like in a like every constructed deck, but it's in constructed, I think. But yeah, like it's not gonna be the card that breaks constructed that makes everyone wanna, you know. It's not gonna create that reaction that would cause it to be nerfed. We might just lose. We're falling pretty far behind here. We didn't get good value here. We're just trying to live though. He had a slow turn here. This is helpful. Yeah, our 4-drop didn't really do anything. But we have a Hellfire. We're playing into the most broken class though. We played one Nether Walker.
Hogs on the loose.
We have to Hellfire this turn. I mean, we don't have to, but... we don't exactly have a better play.
Everyone, grab a drink.
I'm honestly thinking about healing here, because it might be more valuable than anything else. But playing the healer here is probably fine. Honestly, I kind of want this heal more than I want this removal. You know, yeah, let's do it.
You want my respect? Earn it. You cannot break the bro.
Okay, we have to blast crystal that. So we have to blast crystal the Kreen, don't we? Oh, never mind. Shavara's one off. Oh, you're right, it is 2 off. I should have ran the 3-1 in.
My blades are just for show.
Fellow men. No, that's not right.
Okay. So it kind of worked out better that I didn't. That's how you know you're losing, when your opponent is like, I'm just gonna like not use my poison that has 2 charges because I'm so far ahead that like I can't imagine a way I could lose. Then I might as well just not use my poison that has literally 2 charges.
I wonder.
That I feel like, God, it's like, oh man. Shavar Grimoire is not guaranteed clear, I think. It might just be the play though, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I kind of want to science this anyway. Okay, so he doesn't have damage, so if he doesn't get card draw ever, he can't kill us.
Such a beautiful sheen.
Open yourself up to magic.
I don't know why. You guys are supposed to tell me not to say anything. How does Wandmaker generate a 1-mana card that kills his guy? It doesn't, right? Can Wandmaker give us anything useful? We can get Soulfire.
So many possibilities.
Fellbolt. Fellbolt is in too. Can't get Corruption anymore.
So many possibilities.
You don't break the wand, see?
Yes, we lose.
Got a job for me?
This time. Gul'dan versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory. Your soul shall be mine.
Rush the Stormwatcher. Oh. Ooh. Wait, is that good enough? That wasn't good enough, was it? He had a 7 health taunt in the way. That wasn't good enough. Yeah, no, you needed Mortal Coil. You didn't have mana for it. You needed 11 mana. Oh, before the tap? Then you didn't have the Rush Lackey.
So when you don't have the rush, yeah. Stormwatcher has 4 attack. It didn't work. I didn't look at it, actually. Like, it would have worked if I had an extra mana, though. But I did not. You cannot Rush Thresher and Coil in the same turn. Oh wait, Rush Thresher and Coil, you could do that, but that doesn't... Does that keep you alive on board? It keeps you alive on board, I guess. But then you're also dead to the next board. But you are alive on board with that, you're not wrong. Did all of our, I think you can kill the... Did the 3-3, was the 3-3 popping that turn? No, the 3-3 wasn't even on the board. Yeah, no, there's no way. I want to crep this medic, but also this playing this now is not great. Do you still have the lackey? Is a spell. Imagine doing the safe play and just losing anyway. We're just getting poison cheesed at we go against that demon hunter at 11-0 and then we just get poison cheesed at 11-1. Seems reasonable. Our deck just actually doesn't have an answer to this. Like, we actually just automatically lose to this. I could have rustied it down the poison that had already discovered the spell and already gotten value, and I could have spent 5 mana to kill it. I should have known. I should have known better. Why would I not do that? Why did I not spend my 5 mana turn killing a 3 mana card that had already replaced itself? I should have known better. It's a misplay. Now, Warlock, I think, is the second best class right now. God, could we get, like, anything even remotely useful? Like, we honestly just need something that even remotely helps. We're actually still gonna Raider this. I need something that isn't completely useless. Like, one card that isn't completely useless. And then we just win. I just need one card that is remotely useful. Okay, Scorpid is remotely useful. Wait, does this even corrupt? It doesn't, right? This doesn't even corrupt it. I wanted to corrupt that, but it's not the most important thing, honestly. I guess we still just play all the 4 attack minions. Yeah, it doesn't work. so dumb. We just have to hope we get lucky here, I guess. Okay, that was a pretty good result. He has a showered ruin, we still automatically lose. It's not a showered ruin. It's just an insta-pick mage scribe off of that. So that's almost as bad. It's not quite as bad. That's just about as bad. We couldn't lose Dirigible or Colossus off of that. Okay, well now we lose. Top deck's a second death. We don't have enough value in the deck to win anymore. Huh? Yeah, no, we just die here. The funny thing is if we had actually used our 5 damage, if we had used our Rusty Raider to kill that poison, we'd probably win that game. But like, I wasn't thinking about, the thing, Priest is always going to be the same. I wasn't thinking about exactly like, him Psyche splitting a 3-drop wins him the game there. So hopefully Watch Post can carry us. The problem is we've gone 14 games. I think we've gone 13 games without encountering an enemy Watch Post. And now this is going to be the game we encounter the Watch Post on curve, coined out, and lose the game instantly to it. I feel it now. No Watch Post. Okay, if he's a zoo deck, we basically win with this opening. It looks like he is. So we get to scam this guy about as hard as we got scammed the last 2 games. Chat mana twice in 2 games. Was it impossible to live with the... I'm not sure what the Hellfire play was last game. Was it also a chat mana thing? I don't know. Yeah, it depends on what you say. Like, I mean, I predicted the 3 mana Watch Post. I said in my initial card review after seeing the card, initially, like 2 weeks before anyone even was talking about him, I said, I think this is the most broken card ever printed, or one of the most broken cards ever in neutral set. So I mean, it's about where I thought it would be, you know. You could Scorpid this turn, but being able to Parade Leader this on 5 seems pretty good. So, I mean, it depends on who you ask. Like, for me and, like, Grinning Goat also said they thought it was going to be really, really, really good. I think for us, it's like, well, it's what we said it was. I think if you compare some other people, they definitely didn't rate it as highly initially. If you had 1 more mana, you could Hellfire and Blast Crystal clear, but you couldn't kill the big dragon. Got it. Yeah. Why is that a Warlock card?
These old bones just keep moving.
Merps had a 10-win Shaman with the 3-mana post. He said earlier he had a 12-win run that was basically carried by it. We, for some reason, haven't been offered it once in 4 runs. So...
One shot, one kill.
we just need to get better at getting offered cards, I guess. The 3-mana watch post is a rare. He probably can't afford to value trade here. Yeah. We're in a pretty good spot. I mean, he already had 1 Hysteria, which is better than any card we have in our deck. So... and we also have 2 Dreadlords in hand, which is also pretty nice. So I mean, like, we should be fine this game, but like, you never know. You just never know anymore. That's probably a Siphon Soul.
I enjoy crushing bones like you.
Hmm. That card just completely screws us and there's nothing we can do about it. Cool. I was gonna say we could bump Grimoire, but then I realized this thing only has 8 health. So it's actually not big enough to even do that. And we know he also has a Siphon Soul in hand. Dude, we are heavily... we're not dead, but we are pretty unlikely to win from this spot. You can heal it and bump, but then he has a cleave. Well, yeah, I mean... that's a Blast Crystal, okay. But then we're not playing one of these. You could do that. I mean, that's just horrifically bad value, but... maybe... I don't think that's better than just doing this. Because this might get better, right? Like, you could deal with it, but... it's not... it's a big threat, but it's not that big of a threat. This thing existing right now. This is not hard. Okay, our opponent doesn't really know how to play. That's good. That's helpful. That was really good for us, so I'll just put it that way. Yeah, if you Minari Monster this, I was thinking on that card. Yeah, okay. Well, this guy, I think, just probably gave us the game right there. Let's make sure I don't do anything really dumb here. We do this first, right? See, I didn't see the death rattle order. Does this thing get buffed or not? No. I guess we leave that alone, whatever. Ugh. I forgot Evil Genius even existed because I haven't even seen Evil Genius today. God damn it. Like, seriously, I would kill that thing if I remember that Evil Genius existed, but I just haven't seen Evil Genius today. Ah.
I'm not going down without a fight.
So he has a dragon and a spell. Dragon probably isn't enough to save him right now. I guess like if he gets like an Alex Strauss, it's pretty good.
I have no master.
That shouldn't be enough. He's just dead. Okay. He had to snipe this one, basically. Dude, you guys were doubting. 30 health victory, 12 wins. Easiest run of our lives. Never doubted or 2 straight games or anything. Easiest game of our lives. Yeah. Imagine S tier card. Pfft, Runaway Blackwing. Yeah. Awful. Meet Far Watch Post. The true S tier card. That's a lot of gold. That is a lot of gold. Ooh. 240. What is that? These are really hard. Why are they all ending in 5? This is really hard numbers to add. Hold up. This is 260. This is 240. That's 500 gold, right? 500. Woo! 500. I didn't know. I don't know if I've ever gotten 500. I don't keep that close of track. I don't know if I've ever gotten 500. I've gotten like 485, maybe 495. I don't know if I've ever gotten 500 before. The first 12 win in history.